appreciate the opportunity to speak after your very, very eloquent presentation. And I want to commend you for being a champion advocate of this. And as the chair, your impact is quite evident in this bill, and the insight that is offered in relations to understanding the copyright protection and respecting our artists and creative artists elements to be protected. There is no doubt. And in crafting this language, there was a focus on public institutions and contract law. And I think your wisdom and expertise in seeking some of the various shareholders to that viewpoint needs to be commended. But I want to just simplify this process by really focusing libraries. Libraries are foundational to our democracy and the founding of this country because it represents access to knowledge, access to the community center that was discussed, but ultimately it is the foundation of our community contributions to democracy. So I hold our libraries to be such a valuable part of our community. And in the state of Connecticut, the funding of our libraries comes from local municipalities, supported by community property taxpayers. So when you look at this issue from a standpoint of impact in support the important mission of our libraries, but also in regards to fiscal impact, you are costing taxpayers of each of the municipalities disproportionate impact in regards to how they provide their goods and services. When you're looking at 6 times the cost of what would be cost and purchased on Amazon in any other sector, it is the only sector where our libraries go through this kind of, in my words, price gouging. And at that expense is services for youth, for childhood programs, for community settings that our library provides. It comes at a cost, and that comes at a cost of community taxpayers. So beyond your powerful statement in regards to equity and access to information and knowledge that our community libraries provide, it is also an economic impact on taxpayers. It is the only industry this price disparity exists. So if those that rest on copyright to create and maintain this long-standing pricing differential when every other marketplace related to books and digital and audio books does not exist, we have to get to the basis of it. And this language that was crafted with your input and many others strictly looks at contract law between public institutions. That is a fine defining line in regards for the greater public good. This is where we're approaching some sense of fairness, equity, and economic solvency for our communities. So I want to applaud you on that. I wasn't going to say a lot about it, but nevertheless, I think it's important to recognize not only our libraries an essential part of our community, but this is also a taxpayer impact in each and every one of our communities as well. So thank you for your leadership on this, and I hope that we have more robust conversations about this and not simply rest on the simple basis, copyright protection and nothing else. So thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much.